All right, everyone, welcome back to Talking Soccer, back from the St. Louis recording studio, hence the entirely red face and terrible lighting. I hope that's not going to get in the way of the fact that Lionel Messi is reportedly signing with Inter Miami of Major League Soccer. That was reported by Times Sport today, and in the course of the reporting that's been confirmed by other outlets since then, Lionel Messi will become the highest paid player in all of MLS. Of course he is. It'd be weird if he wasn't, if Xherdan Shaqiri ended up still being the highest paid player in MLS. But regardless, the important thing is that Lionel Messi, getting older, but still clearly can play at a very high level. If you watched Argentina-Mexico yesterday, you saw the kind of wizardry that he's still capable of. He can still get up and down the field. He's had a pretty good year for PSG this year as well. So it's not like he is completely washed up. It's a player who at one time was the best player in the world, has gotten a little bit older, his skills have degraded a little bit, but Lionel Messi is still a top 5 player in the world, regardless of status. It's not like Ronaldo, where he's dropped into normal player territory the last couple of years. So I just find it fascinating, given Inter Miami's history. It feels like they've just been waiting for Lionel Messi to show up at some point. There, of course, was Blaise Matuidi Gate, where Inter Miami were fielding more than 3 DPs, and it feels like maybe they should have been given a little bit more trouble for that, because maybe they haven't learned their lesson. They've also been linked with Sergio Busquets. They've also been linked with Luis Suarez and Ronaldo as well, which that one feels extremely out of left field and feels like that's never going to happen. It's been reported that Busquets is in talks as well, so that one feels like it's done too. So seems like Messi, Sergio Busquets will be joining Inter Miami after the finish of the European season this year. And they've got some roster moves to make then, because at this point, when they join in the summer, they'll be over the DP mark, and unless Busquets is signing a smaller salary, which that hasn't been reported yet. So that's all out in the open. Taylor Twellman and other outlets as well, not just Twellman, are saying that the Busquets deal is basically 99% done. And I don't think the Messi deal is over the line yet either. So I guess it is a little bit with a grain of salt, but a lot of people who have a lot of inside knowledge of Lionel Messi, have a lot of inside knowledge of Inter Miami and David Beckham as well, seem to think that this is a done deal, which is interesting. I think it's going to be phenomenal watching Lionel Messi go up against just your average MLS center back. The quality in MLS has gotten a lot better, but there's still some shocking defenders in the league that he's going to face on a weekly basis. From my standpoint as a St. Louis City media personality guy who covers the team, be able to see Lionel Messi up close, something I've never been able to do. And I'm not going to fanboy out about the guy, but Lionel Messi is kind of what got me into soccer on like a full-time basis. You know, he's the person that I've always had the most interest in watching, and to see him come stateside, to see him play my team at least once, hopefully it's at St. Louis City, it's going to be incredible. Incredible scenes. Incredible for U.S. soccer, incredible for Major League Soccer. And it's at a point where MLS, as its own league, is getting stronger, it's cementing itself in the developmental kind of pipeline of world soccer as well, and it's an interesting place for Messi to come play in. It's not the retirement league of old. It's a melting pot of young players, aging veterans who are still solid footballers. You can't come here and just be lazy. Gonzalo Higuain found that out early in his Inter Miami tenure. So let me know what you think about Sergio Busquets and Lionel Messi signing in Inter Miami. I would love to know your thoughts on it, if it makes you any more of a Miami fan, if it has any impact on you whatsoever. So, as always, thank you all so much for coming along for this short video. I'll have more in-depth World Cup coverage tomorrow. Also talking Women's Champions League as well. I am at my parents' house, so keeping this short and sweet like a fucking teenager. All right, everyone. We'll talk soon.